I'm not trying to control you, Marty.
It's unacceptable! It's unacceptable!
But I don't think you understand the stakes. You have no power here.
What do you plan to do if this whole dream of yours doesn't work out?
It doesn't even enter my consciousness.
Timothée Chalamet gives the performance of his young career and possibly of the year in Josh Safdie's exhilarating sports drama, Marty Supreme. Bryan.
Okay.
The marketing around this movie is out of the box.
Oh, yeah.
A24 is going for it with Marty Supreme.
They really are.
I don't know if the marketing necessarily matches what the movie is.
Yeah.
But it definitely offers a similar energy.
Okay, I'll agree with that.
Yeah.
I agree with that. The marketing is out of the box. And Timothée Chalamet has done this before with some of his other movies, but I like the approach he's taken to that.
Did you enjoy Marty Supreme as much as The Smashing Machine, the other Safdie brother movie from 2025?
I'll be nice. I'll just say I enjoyed this a lot more. A lot more. This movie, I absolutely had a blast with this movie. I mean, Timothée Chalamet, from the moment he comes on screen, and I don't know if he's in every scene, but he is throughout this movie, and he is captivating. You can't take your eyes off him in this movie. From when you see him in that shoe store in the beginning, that whole scene that takes place before that title sequence.
Yeah, okay, so we're not going to say what the title sequence is.
No, we won't.
And I could say it's very much like this 80s comedy. I'm not even going to mention what the 80s comedy is.
Don't do it.
I was not expecting to think about that 80s comedy while I was watching Marty Supreme.
No.
But when you get that title sequence,
yes.
If you're sitting in a theater and you're like, you should just go.
Just leave.
Just leave.
Just leave.
If you're like, what? And you lean in
yes.
during that title sequence,
yes.
Stick around.
Stick around.
Because you're going to have a great time.
Yeah, you're in for a wild ride. And I love how, because seeing that title sequence, I'm like, okay, what is this movie about?
I was like, I thought this was a ping pong film.
But it works so well when you think about the title sequence and the very last scene of the movie.
Yes.
It works extremely well.
And I think tonally it prepares you for what you're about to experience. This is a ride.
It is.
It's an extremely stressful movie.
Yeah, I mean, we got to talk about Josh Safdie and his previous movie, Uncut Gems.
Yeah.
I mean, I think this movie, it kind of follows in some of those same footsteps as, like you say, with that intensity, with that fear of like anxiety.
And with a character who is not necessarily likable and does a lot of heinous stuff.
Yeah.
And you shouldn't be rooting for him, but you are at least going, I can't wait to see how he's going to bulldoze his way through this movie.
It's interesting, man, because, and we had talked about this with some of the other people that we were watching the movie with, because he is a very unlikable character. He's not a character
despicable, I would say.
Yeah, despicable. I mean, he's a con artist, he's a liar, he's a hustler, he's a swindler.
Well, I'm not going to say he's a sociopath, but he is certainly extremely selfish and self-centered.
Oh, yeah, most definitely.
He is the only thing that matters on the planet.
And it's under the guise of his drive, his motivation. The tagline is "Dream Big." I'm not sure like the messaging behind that, but
I think the messaging is strong.
Yeah,
but I don't think you're supposed to come away with this movie and go like, boy, he sure dreamed big. I want to be like Marty Supreme.
No, not at all.
I hope that's not the case.
That's the thing. We never know how people take it.
We all watch Scarface differently.
That's true. That's very true. But going to your point about who he is as a character and how we respond to him, you're right. I felt all of those things. But as we get closer to the end of the movie, I do find myself rooting for him.
I don't know if I ever found myself rooting for him, but I was laughing the whole way through as he destroyed lives left and right to get to his dream. Yeah. I was laughing because of how driven and painful he is. Painful his path is.
Yeah, and
all you can do is laugh, and you'll cry.
Yeah, and how painful he makes the lives of the people around him. Everybody that he crosses paths with. The cast, I want to talk about that a little bit too. is very unorthodox. And I think this kind of speaks to the Safdies. And I haven't seen Uncut Gems in a while, and I don't know if the casting.
It's on par.
But the fact that he has Tyler, the Creator, he has Penn Jillette, he has, I don't know the guy's name, but the guy from Shark Tank. Like he feels.
Kevin O'Leary or whatever.
Kevin O'Leary, yeah. But I like the fact that he fills his cast with like some of these unorthodox people that you wouldn't necessarily put together in a movie. But the way he populates the film with these different kind of interesting characters.
Yeah, and
really
also
plays,
non-actors too.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
a lot of just fascinating faces.
Yeah, but I think it plays to the world that he's also creating, and it creates that vibe.
This movie reminded me of like a hard-boiled crime novel or like a really sinister noir. Like it's set in the world of ping pong and table tennis, but it might as well be, cops and robbers. We look at the final frames of the last shot. Like, that's the thing. I think if you blink during the last shot of this movie, you come away thinking one thing about this character. But if you have your eyes wide open and you're watching the very subtle changes on Timothée Chalamet's face during that final shot, the movie's telling you something.
That last shot, I think, is winning him the Oscar. And I said it, and I'll say it now that while we're on camera, I think he's winning Best Actor.
Yeah, he's a generational talent.
Yeah. And I think
I don't know if he's going to win the Academy Awards. I'm terrible at predicting the Academy Awards, as we've proven every year on the B&B Movie Review Show.
Well, mark it now. I'm saying, and if I'm wrong, we'll just refer back to this episode.
Okay.
But what's your rating for this?
Huge B+, one of my favorite movies of the year. It's going to be in my top 10.
Yeah, I think this will easily be in my top 10. It's a fantastic movie. It comes out Christmas Day. Definitely check this one out when it hits.
Or don't after you watch the title sequence.
Yeah, you're free to walk out if you don't want to stick around, all right?
If you liked what you just saw,
then check us out on YouTube at PGC TV Online. We'll see you at the movies.